Okay, so it's the 12th of February today. Got a couple of things to show you. So, first one is a packet, and I'm not sure what this is actually. Ah, that's what it is. Okay, come on. The problem with these boxes is they've got adhesive on the inside that really sticks to absolutely everything. But this is Halloween 1 and 2, the Rob Zombie versions. Now, what's different with this one, also this cost me about 15 quid? I literally can't remember. But it's just the films themselves on here, there's no special features. But basically, the thing with this is, these are the theatrical cuts. What is up with my light doing funny things like focusing in now? But these are the theatrical versions, because previously it was near impossible basically to get the theatrical cuts on Blu-ray, at least, and even getting them on DVD was difficult, of the theatrical versions of the two Rob Zombie Halloween films. And the main difference is with them is, well, with the first film, the main difference is the escape, the way Michael escapes from the asylum. I can't remember the name of it. And in the second film, the main difference is the ending. So, yeah. But, yeah, both films are just got on a single disc. I think this has been available before, possibly, but, yeah, this is now much easier to just get your hands on. So yeah, this wasn't even included in the old Halloween Scream Factory box set, so yeah, it's a bit weird. But I just got this just because I don't have any other copy of this film either. There's my only copy, and I'm not that fussed on the Rob Zombie films anyway, so yeah, the theatrical versions are generally the better versions anyway, so yeah, I'll probably. I think my brother has the regular, director's Rob Zombie director's cut of Halloween 2 on Blu-ray anyway, and the only reason I might track down the theatrical cut of the first film is because it has a bonus disc which has apparently a really good documentary on there. So yeah, but other than that, you know, there we go. Now the main thing. So first one, I'm going to tell a little story with this one. So, this is my phone. This is the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. I have had this phone since it launched in the UK. I pre-ordered it, I got it launch day, which was back in September 2017. So yeah, I've had this phone since September 2017. So to say I've got my use out of it is an understatement. And it is in pristine condition. It is in pristine condition because it's been in this case since then, and has had a screen protector on there, and I've still got the box, and to this day I still haven't used the charger. Now, one of the main reasons I never upgraded, because normally I would only keep a phone for, say, you know, bit long. In fact, actually, back in the day when I was in my teens, I used to upgrade my phone every year, but basically, the reason I never upgraded because I hate notches. I really hate them. I also hate the cutouts as well. So yeah, that was the main reason why. And also I didn't like the things like removing the headphone jack and stuff like that. Even though I do use, obviously, where were they? Oh, they're here. Bluetooth earphones. I still didn't like, you know, I still didn't like that. And I was happy with this as well. I was happy with it. And to be honest, for the past couple of years, ever since lockdown, really, this has been used more as an MP3 player than anything else. Generally, obviously for other stuff as well, but since being around the house a lot more, generally, whenever I go out, that is just purely what it's used for, mostly. But the thing is, I realised that the battery on this, you know, doesn't quite last as long as it used to. It's not like it's, you know, it can still last me. Generally, most days it can last me fine, but if I'm out for an extended period of time, it can't. So I thought, okay, time to get an upgrade. And there were two phones that caught my eye. because there's the Sony Xperia Pro I. Yeah, catchy name there, Sony. Because that phone doesn't have a notch. It has an SD card slot. It even has a headphone jack. The only thing is, with Sony, the one thing that... I love the hardware. The one thing that keeps me from getting it is, one, is the software, and two, is this thing. The S Pen. That is the thing that keeps me to that. So the S Pen and also the software, but yeah. But then the other phone I was considering was the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Now, at the time recording this week, the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra was announced, which is basically the sequel to the Note. However, last year Samsung, for some reason, and this is something I don't understand, I even asked someone on the Samsung store this. How come your top-of-the-range high-end phones don't have headphone jacks, don't have SD card slots, don't come with a charger in the box, and these phones go up to, what, you know, over $1,500, some of them. Yet, my sister bought a Samsung phone last year, the Samsung A12 or something like that. That was £150, brand new. It has a headphone jack, it has a micro SD card slot, it comes with a charger in the box. And he couldn't answer it, because he said, oh, the whole environmental thing. If you legitimately think that is the reason why phones no longer come with chargers, nah, it's bullshit. Companies just use that as an excuse, basically. So yeah, because the thing is, like no one goes, oh, another charger. They're just like, oh well, another charger. You know, because it means then, you know, you could have one in every room if you wanted to. But yeah. Anyway. So anyway, I went to John Lewis today because the Note. I thought, I'll have a look, see what they got, and I had a look in their reduced section. Now, their reduced section generally is just. Generally, it's either stuff that is returned, or it's cancelled orders, or it's discontinued stuff. And that is when I was looking around, because the thing is, I knew that on their website, if you went on their website, there isn't even a listing for the Note Ultra anymore. So I had to go and manually find it, and it was just out of stock at every store. And in the reduced section, yep, it got a long time coming, but here it is. A Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. And if we have a look at it, this was £825, reduced from £1,179. So yeah. Now, there is one on eBay currently, just one on eBay, that is from Switzerland, that I could order and get over here. However, there's one thing. Also, I don't know if that includes the tax, so it might come up the same price. But that phone, the one thing with that is that obviously with that I won't get, like with this, 1 year warranty with John Lewis, you know, which is good. And also I know if there's any issues with it, I can simply just return it that way, so there's no issues there whatsoever. However, so, to be honest, I didn't mind paying £40 more just to get it from John Lewis. This is the 256GB model. There's also a 512 model. Also, this is the last Samsung high-end smartphone to have a micro SD card slot. Also, they discontinued this a year after it came out, which is really weird. But the thing is, they still had S10s around. They only literally just discontinued that. They still had S10s around. Yeah, they just wanted to get rid of as quickly as possible. So yeah, I did cut the tape just to have a look at it, because it is brand new. This was a cancelled order, so I did cut the tape just before, just to see that it was all alright. So yeah, let's have a look at it. So I didn't even realise what colour it was until I got home. So yeah, here's the phone itself. So yes, it does have, unfortunately, a cutout for the camera, so that's the one thing that annoys me about this. And also, it doesn't have a headphone jack either, though I do have, yeah, there's one here, and I'm knocking over me Mr. Men, but you might have seen this in another video. Poundland has these USB-C to headphone jack adapters. So yeah, but I got it in white, I got it in white. Yeah, and I have also ordered a case and a screen protector for it, because although it does have one pre-installed, it's not really a screen protector. It's more of just like to protect it. I haven't even turned the phone on, but also just a note. Oh, look what comes in the box. A USB-C fast charger. That's nice. And also, I forgot. I didn't know these still came with it, but earphones. Yeah, this comes with earphones. Wired earphones, but it has a braided cable and everything. And obviously a USB-C cable as well. Yeah, and also extra tips for your S Pen. So, yeah, now what do you get if you buy the brand new Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, which is basically the sequel to this? You get a USB-C cable in the box. And that's it. That's it. So, yeah. Yeah, that's it. And obviously, I know that phone goes up to 1 terabyte. But that's £1,500 for that, and I do need it. Plus, it's much easier just to basically pop out the SD card out of this phone, which has 1 terabyte micro SD, and just pop in the other. I mean, if I just show you the storage, look how much storage I've used on this thing. I have used 351 gigs out of that terabyte, and then the phone itself is used 50 out of the 64 gigs. So, yeah, to say that it's used a lot is a bit of an understatement. So, yeah, but this phone has served me well, and I'll keep it as a backup. But, yeah, it was finally time for an upgrade, and I'm happy with the choice that I made. So, yeah, I know that was very long-winded, and it went on for a while, but there we go. This will also mean that if I ever need to record video on my phone for any other videos I do in the future, you know, it'll look better on this one. I don't know if the microphones will make it sound. I don't know if the microphones are any different, to be honest, but it should look a bit better. But yeah, there we go, people. Okay, so it's the 13th of February. That's the one, and I've just finished installing the screen protector I got. So this is the one I got from Amazon Tech Gear. I mean, they're basically all the same, it doesn't matter, but this is a TPU screen protector, and the reason why that's important now, the phone does come pre-installed, where is it? Let's go to a battery, here. It does come pre-installed with a screen protector, but so you might be thinking, well, why bother putting one on if it's pre-installed with one? Well, these are known as PET screen protectors, and they're very thin, and they're not very good, basically. So this is a TPU one, which also are slightly better at absorbing a bit more shock if the phone is dropped. Not much, but they are, you know, a bit thicker. And ooh, look, the phone is on. So yeah, they are a bit better, yeah, like that. But yeah, there we go. Now with this, you've got to basically give it 24 hours for, you can see a few like sort of micro air bubbles there, which I press pretty much the rest of them out. But normally you need to leave it 24 hours for it to completely cure. But yeah, and also always get multiple ones. I got a 3-pack because the first one I put it on perfectly. One teeny tiny speck of dust in there, and it wasn't even an air bubble, it was like a teeny tiny speck of dust, which, to be honest, if I showed it to anyone else they probably wouldn't even notice it, but the fact that I knew it was there just irritated me, so I pulled the full thing off and went over it again, which took me, God, I do take a while. I do take my time with these. The problem is, the longer you take, the more you're risking dust and that getting in. So yeah, but hey ho, here we go. So yeah, happy days with that. Okay, so it's the 14th of November. There's a slight flicker because I'm just using the above light at the minute, so It's because basically the refresh rates are different between that and the camera, so if you're wondering why there's a flicker, anyway, that's why. Anyway, package from Amazon. Oh, this one isn't plastic lined, so it's gonna do. And the other side, okay. So this was $8.99, and yeah, it comes in a box. So this is a case for my new Note 20 Ultra. Normally I'd get the cases off eBay because they're a lot cheaper most of the time. However, there was a very limited selection on cases for the Note 20 Ultra, which was really odd. And I wanted one where the flap went to the back. I like having the wallet cases, but I want one where the flap is on the back rather than the front, because that way it doesn't get in the way of the screen. So, extra packing and a little lanyard, which I will never use, but yeah, just a little wallet case. I do quite like the colour of this one, actually. It looks brighter actually on camera at the moment than it does in real life. It looks a lot brighter, but actually it's a dark sort of burgundy, and yeah, kind of fake leather kind of thing, but not bad. I ended up taking off the screen protector I'd put on the phone beforehand and putting on the third and final one I had, simply because I noticed one other tiny speck of dust in the very top corner. Tiny, like, black speck of dust, which had obviously gotten under, and so I took that one off and put this one on. So let's see if that will go on. Yeah, and thankfully it hasn't peeled up the screen protector, which is good, because that would be a bad thing if it did that. So yeah, there it is. In there, and this also means it eliminates the camera bump, because this phone has the biggest camera bump I've ever had on a phone. It's absolutely massive as it jots out there. It is literally like a domino kind of thing. But yeah, there we are. So, and to those who are wondering, it's like, yes, this will be the last I mention of my new phone, this video. So yeah, it's always an exciting thing, but now I can actually afford to use it. I just noticed there's a cutout for the speaker, for like the earpiece, though the thing is, on the phone the earpiece is here, where they've actually basically left out a bit. It's literally right at the very top, so these two don't quite actually align. And to be honest, I've never used it with the case. I've never answered a call with the case closed. I've always had it open like that. So yeah, and it also has the built-in kickstand thing, which I quite like. So yeah, for £8, and it came in 2 days. So yeah, happy with that. So yeah, happy days, and now all this box and that can go away. I don't think I've got anything else to mention on that. So yeah, hooray.